that. Yeah, I can't take no loss. Yeah, I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. Yeah, I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground then it go off. Yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my big dog walking big talk, young veteran, living legend, bet I'm better than them. This is my ship. I'ma jack it like Letterman. Y'all better not let them in. They gon' rotate this, so I keep the pedaling. Started a chain. The cycle is heaven sent. This is from God, but I'm not your reverend. Not in the pulpit. I'm a pit bull in this element. Yeah, said you gon' pull up, then settle it. Yeah, I've been married to this hustle. This is my ring. Watch I step in it. Yeah, and I ain't even got a yard, but I'ma get it here. Watch how I touch down. Pulling plans out the clutch. Everybody getting crushed. The cut down is for us now. Have to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket. Yeah, I did all that. Big plans, partners trying to make profits. Yeah, I did all that. Work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no wins. Yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen. Putting hours in my practice, I did all that. Yeah, I can't take no loss. Yeah, I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. Yeah, I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my run it. I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground then it go off. Yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my pen ready. Used to hold myself back, my self-esteem been better. Gotta keep on chugging. Ran through everything in front of me. Might smoke bed in heaven. Got a whole agenda. Can't aspire to get ahead, so bump that. It's no surrender. Got a dollar flipped up. I'm trying to get it in FT to get them when they're hand and crypto. Learn how to fix that. I don't really hold out the books, but I'ma learn how to fix that. Some opportunities are never come unless you paying attention. So no, I can't miss that. Moving. MVP, I got the record. I might have to prove something. Big jumper worthy. They gon' have to retire my jersey early. Whole crew coming. Had to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket. Yeah, I did all that. Big plans. Partners trying to make profits. Yeah, I did all that. Work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no wins. Yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen. Putting hours in my practice. I did all that. Yeah, I can't take no loss. Yeah, I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. Yeah, I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my big dog walking big talk, young veteran, living legend, bet I'm better than them. This is my ship. I'ma jack it like Letterman. Y'all better not let them in. They gon' rotate this, so I keep the pedaling. Started a chain. The cycle is heaven sent. This is from God, but I'm not your reverend. Not in the pulpit. I'm a pit bull in this element. Yeah, said you gon' pull up, then settle it. Yeah, I've been married to this hustle. This is my ring. Watch I step in it. Yeah, and I ain't even got a yard, but I'ma get it here. Watch how I touch down. Pulling plans out the clutch. Everybody getting crushed. The cut down is for us now. Have to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket. Yeah, I did all that. Big plans. Partners trying to make profits. Yeah, I did all that. Work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no wins. Yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen. Putting hours in my practice. I did all that. Yeah, I can't take no loss. Yeah, I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. Yeah, I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my run it. I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my.
Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Let's turn this off. It's that time. Time to get the caffeine in. Good old espresso to save the day. All right, let's see my art today. Concentration. All right. Not sure what that. It looks good from there. Boom. Please don't say it looks like a pile of poo. Good morning. Good morning. Haris Roditis. The Greeks are evading. Let's finish that milk. Okay, coming back, guys. Right. 67 people. Some people are eager to find out what happened yesterday. Greek Cypriot man. Love Cyprus. Absolutely love Cyprus. Right, let's go up to the top. Morning, morning. Here we got Zan. Good morning. Nimantha. Dima. Fortis. Kuma. Mike. Janice. Kent. Familiar faces. Michael. Still have a long position from yesterday, and I want to see the relatively equal highs on the 15-minute. We'll go into that. We'll have a look. Good to have a confirmation. Let's see. What's price on your entry? La, la, la. Good stuff. Let's see. All right. Hi from Netherlands. Let's put some flags in. Let's see where everyone is from. I would put 2 flags for me, Greece and UK. I guess 3 now. It will be Indonesia as well. Now, depending on your age, I'm hoping we all know how to put a flag in. Test number 1. Can I remember to do it? Does it have actually flags? It should. Maybe a pirate flag. Morning, Paul. Morning, Peter. Still holding yesterday from 124,883. 124,883. Okay. Let's see. Now, British flags coming alive. Oh, Anthony, what flag is that? All right, so Rafa, Poland. Steve is loading. All right. Let's see. Let's jump on to the charts. That's not gonna work, is it? That's gonna work. Right, let's catch up now and see from yesterday. It's so funny because obviously it's the first time you're seeing me live trade, and I really appreciate everyone who was like worried about my trade. Bearing in mind this this trade, like the trade yesterday, is like normal for me. I see that every single day. It just means it takes a little bit more time. We saw, we got in here, right? The price never got up here, but I'll show you now the results. We were managing it, and we had profits of $560 odd, but I didn't want to open the day with, waiting for this trade still. So I closed these two positions. Let's go on MT5. So 420 after commissions, 388. So we had to close the first ones. The reason we did have to close this, can you see it with my face there? You just about can see it. I had to close it, and I need to take the trades off. No trades are now live. So we need to change this. I didn't strongly believe at the information that I had when I closed, which was this morning at some time. Closed two positions for $80.79, $8 pips each. I didn't want to wait for this to push higher. Okay, because I wanted to come fresh to the charts and see what's happening. Pray for Yanis, Steve. Yeah, praying, not my game. I don't leave things to luck. Like there was a plan, like we discussed yesterday, there was a plan. That was a good reason. Now you could argue, if we look on TradingView, you could argue, like we said, should I reposition here? That would have done it. That would have been an easy trade. That was a move of 30 pips, so we were looking for about 20 pips, so that would have done it, and then reposition. But look at the respect. These things haven't been in now. They've been in. We put them together actually, if you remember. Now look at this. Taps the fair value gap, pushes up. Not random. Comes retests. Sell side liquidity. Pushes where? Previous daily low. We're going to change that. That was from the previous. By the way, Ninja Vortex, thanks for the donation. I need to give you a shout out. I missed you yesterday. Thank you. Thank you so much. Right. So, yeah, we went up to the previous daily. Rejected, pushed down, failed to break the lows and filled what? This fair value gap here. Pushed up, failed to break the top, consolidated, and that was me. I managed the trade from here to here. I took 10 pips from here to here, I think 20 pips. From here to here, that fair value gap. I got another 10 pips, I think. So we went to bed with a 500. So we were like at zero when we woke up, because that was when we woke up. That was kind of $400 down. Then it pushed up, and I decided to not to go into this trade with this trade. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. But honestly, you're gonna get used to this. Like obviously, we've had all green days since January, and we always have drawdown. So don't worry about, don't panic. Don't panic. And I do generally appreciate everyone who was like, shit, is this the first red day? No, it went down to like $1,000 or something. No issue whatsoever. Who we got? Ambassa, Jonathan, Don Juan, Oyonit, Fred, hi Sophie, Terima kasih. I'm guessing you're from Indonesia. Could you share on the GU trade you took yesterday and how you managed the position? I'm hoping that answered that. These were the entries on these fair value gaps. Let's see. Right, let's tune up. This is why I get up early. I look at the Asian market, see what's happening. So when it comes into the London session, which we're trading now, then we can actually think about a trade rather than coming reactive. So we know what it's like. Remember we were talking about that book? I'm going to bring it up again. 1k loss only. I was down 7k. Ouch. 7k? You mean loss or drawdown? Mine was drawdown. But Mike, 7k. What positions were you in? What size? Well, let's figure that out. If you were here, but you were in a different position. But 7k is big. By the way, if you see here on the top, can you see it? I would have to do something like that. Now you can see it. On the top right here, we've got our subscriber count. And you know what's happening at 5,000? We're getting our Discord. So we are sitting at 3,360. That's going to update as we go along. I'm going to move it in a better place because you can't see a thing there. Might go for here. Let's do that. Let's do that. Atlanta. Wow, isn't it early there? What time is it there? Hardcore. My favorite channel. Thanks, Dima. Let's go with that one there. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that's better. Now we can actually see it. All right, cool. Christopher, the latest subscriber, welcome. Sorry, I think music is a little loud. This music thing. Someone thinks it's loud, someone's too low. We'll go with that. Well, that should work. Bruce up early. Let's go. Right, so the reason that we have time now to discuss is because obviously we're pre-market, we're just having a look at the charts. We haven't done anything yet. So who's following from yesterday? Is there anyone who's new? I can't remember all the names, but if you're new, wow, we've got 100 people already. So there's definitely some new people in here. How's the coffee in Bali? Incredible. I get this delivered fresh, beans. When we have a little break, rather than go into the music break, I'll show you when I make my second coffee. Just started about a month and a half. In Addicted, I must learn on the inner circle trading. Can't sleep. Try and lock in. Wow, that sounds intense. Okay, so you're saying you're excited rather than I'm an addict. So you're addicted to the way that ICT is sharing information. I mean, it is really good. Let's move this down. Let's do it here. No. I'm just targeting 10 pips a day ICT. 10 pips is great. 10 pips with with one lot, that's $100. $100 a day. So you can get that quick. Why not? Ambreen, I am new. Welcome. Have you subscribed is the question. If you're new, obviously you don't know what happened yesterday. We were breaking, let's do in the replay. We were looking at this. And I was convinced that this was going long. Did it? No. Did we lose money? No. Did we make money? Yes. Where did the price go from here? Down here. It's all in the management, guys. It's all in the management. An entry just needs to be a logical entry. And yes, we want it. Obviously, we want to go in and boom, goes to equilibrium, get paid, done. That's what we want. That's what any basketball fans in here, that's what LeBron currently wants with Steph Curry, to miss his shot. But if he makes the shots, he needs to find a way to defeat him. If you don't know basketball, you're like, what is he talking about? So yeah, we had these two entries, fair value gap there, this one here, boom, touched in, we got in. Luckily, we didn't enter two positions here. We were being quite... There was a reason I wasn't confident, very confident of this. One was, yes, we were in a discount. Yes, we broke structure, came back, refilled. This failure of this high should have been a good indication. I was looking at this later after the reviewing sort of the trade. Let's give you the review to reflect. So ICT, guys, right? Break of structure, fills the fair value, pushes up, break of structure, fills the fair value. What does it do here? Fails to break the high. What has it done here? Filled the fair value gap to the downside. Heavy day. So we should have let it run a little bit longer. I saw before the stream, someone said, I think Giannis had a bad day today. Trust me, I have bad days every day. But they're not bad days because you're getting paid. I would take a bad day with a payment. And then we kind of created this, the tops, double tops, which I am very interested about today. This is what we're looking for today. And we got in here. The reason we looked at that, we wanted to see the price go here. Fair value, boom, there. Fair value, boom, there. Breaks the rejection of the 125. What did the price do? Let's see. Boom. This is what happened live and everyone was freaking out. Pushed down, took out, sell side liquidity, filled the fair value gap to the pip. We were considering to reposition, however, we had two positions in there. So we were a bit exposed. Came down, created the sell side liquidity, came up, filled the fair value gap, continuation down. At this moment, I knew I think I said it in the live stream, we're in for the long run because it's going to be an all-dayer. Reason we had put these in before and we're like, this is where the price will want to go next, these lows and this fair value gap here. Did the price do that? Absolutely. Did I take some profits here? Yes. So we took about 10 pips of that move, of a 15 move. But normally, that's why I say I'm not showing you everything by reposition, because it's not always the same. This trade required a different way of trading. If I waited for this trade and this trade to come all the way up here to take this out, it wouldn't have worked. So I need to identify the conditions that is the case. We talked about the heavy candles. We talked about the rejection and fair value gap being filled, pushing down. We knew that this is going to have a come back, but we didn't know how far up it would come. Previous daily high obviously is a good target. Fails to break the lows here, so we were thinking, can I get another position in here? I didn't, missed that move. I did get this move though. Came down, took out sell side liquidity below here. This on a 5 minute, you can see the structures on the 1 minute. Boom, fills, pushes. Came back down, we got another entry. Music a bit lower, okay. Let's go with that. push, consolidated a bit down, took out liquidity. And the story, we know it now, we can take it out. See what's happening. So what is the story now? What are we seeing? Let's get you involved. What are you seeing? Should we start analyzing? What time are we on? 26 past. I think we all got bias wrong yesterday. Was it wrong though? Okay, if it was wrong, let's say we got bias, well, my bias was here, right? So 61 pips. $56 pips. Okay, we got it wrong by 4 pips. Timing, however, because we're still, look. This is the same day. So your bias, if you entered here, your bias is long. So I wouldn't say bias, I wouldn't frame it that you got bias wrong, because it's not. It's just time. And patience maybe would have been better. If we had done what we were talking about, waiting for this to come back to the fair value gap, now that would have been a lot easier to manage, right? Just 300 quid. So 600 quid instead of a couple, like 1,000. How are we doing on the likes, guys? Let's bump it up. More likes, the channel gets pushed to more people. More people, the closer we get to this bad boy. 5K. Pushing back to the previous daily low, but not the new daily low. So we're going to go back on the daily. Let's start framing the day. It's starting to get messy, this chart. We need to clean it up a bit. Kill all these, kill all these. Oh, not the fair value. We want that in there. This is very enticing, as we've been talking about. Heavy red candles. We're going to see now. Is it going to hold below 125? That's what we're thinking. Kalimera, Christofore. More likes. Some new people. Richard Walker retesting a 5-minute fair value gap. Too early to look at that. We'll see. We'll see. You might be right. Might be. From what I've seen on the pre-market, has it moved? Not yet. Not yet. For me, right? For you, might be go, go, go. This is ICT fills. Took out liquidity. Why did I stop it? I could have closed this trade with like less. I closed it with $80. That would have gone to like pretty much zero. So we would have had a bit more money yesterday. We made just short of 400. But it was the right call to kill this here and not have that to, you know, try and reposition this one. I held it a little bit longer, but then I saw this and I was like, failed to break the highs. Let's just kill it. We've got profits. The day we've had, we'll see what we're on for the week. Just checking this move here now. Literally took out liquidity below and pushing up. Nothing to fill here, so obvious area. These and these. These are the buy size liquidity at the 5. I need to put some music for myself now. I can't hear it. DXY at discount, cable short after going up first. We'll see all that. Drago. 50-minute fair value gap, recent highs. Nice, everyone is analyzing. Looking to buy euro dollar. Cool. At this point, it's good to say, I'll look into the camera for this, and we need to turn this a little bit that way so you can't see the background. Guys, trading, like yesterday, like today, it's all for education and for entertainment, right? So don't take any trades that I'm taking. Obviously, if it's your analysis and you want to take it, it's all your risk. So I'm not a financial advisor. Here comes the volume. So there you go. I've done my bit. If you lose money, it's all your fault, no one else's. Stephen Vickers, good morning. Working from home, good day, day trading. Working from home. Imagine those buy-side liquidity not being taken. Imagine the dropping like crazy. Well, it's coming up. It's coming up. Right, we need to start getting ready. We're getting distracted here. Whoa, we'll probably be about... We're definitely in premium. Let's see. Is that right? Can't see my charts. That buy side is... I think that's right. Where's that line? Go away. What's going on here? Doesn't want to play ball. Okay, there we go. So that is our buy side liquidity. Nice little volume up now. Daily high. Daily low at the fair value gap. Be honest, who was panicking yesterday? Who was panicking? I know Steven was panicking. He was praying for me. 50%. Equilibrium. Okay. We're all set. 1 hour. Buy side taken out. Has it? That's on the 15.5. We were looking at buy side taken out. Price reacting. Now that's taken out. Next target. Let's go there. Where are we on the fib? 76.4 is looking. It's looking. You know how we like 76.4. Is that the high? That's the high? Yeah. 76.4. Lines up with that buy side liquidity. But look at that. 20 pips. News. What's on the news? Baby pips. You don't panic when you're shorting it, lol. A bit. Zan was a bit worried. Go away. So today we have, what do we have? I need to log in on this. Have I signed in on this? I'm getting bored of doing the same thing every day. There we go. Filter in. Time. Date. 3rd. Okay. Right, guys. So, what are we thinking in terms of news? It's the first week of the month, which means NFP, NFP, NFP. That's what we're starting to think. Where are trades going to be positioned for NFP? We're still good though. We still got a full-on trade day. Look at this. Well, someone told me to look at the euro, so I've added that. Let's take that out. There we go, that's better. US flags everywhere. Again, nighttime, right? So we don't have to worry too much. Now we've cleared that. Next target, 125. If I had held, it would have closed. We would have had our $500. If I woulda, shoulda. Is that the phrase? There is a high probability to go all the way up to 125. Do you know why that is high probability? That's my question. Isla. What do you see as a Judah swing? Judah swing, we're going to look at that when it comes to in about 20 minutes when they open. Swipe the buy side. Definitely did. What else did it do? It filled up fair value gaps here. Not there. It's gone above the 50% of that fair value. So now it's, where's it going to target if it's coming short? Sell side, fair value. That tapped exactly. No, it's not filled fully. We'll relabel that. 5 minute fair value gap. A lot of areas here of interest. I'm liking this 125 rejection this morning. I think that's going to be my play. Let's delete. So messy. We're not going to see all this. Don't like messy charts. 15, do we need that? No, that's covered. Sell side taken out, we don't need that. Do we need this? No, that's kind of gone. We're going to go onto the DXY now. Just need to prepare this a little bit. Fair value gap filled. Don't need that. Don't need the old trades now. History, that's gone. That's better. Okay. 125. 125 is... Now that's looking nice. That's looking nice. Time, 20 minutes. Fill the fair value gap. It's definitely going to tap into 125. Got fair value gap there as well. What was that move? Here it goes. 20 pips, not a bad move. We're thinking. $76 hit. Cleared. $10. Let's go higher time frame. Thinking head on. Right, sorry for the silence, guys. Just tuning in with the charts, but we're looking at where we are. 125 rejected. Momentarily, we'll see how that pushes. So, yeah, this is not the decision made. My head just, I don't know if you do that. I analyze the chart, I look in, I'm saying, what I was thinking now is this a short for me? Short to 21 pips to the lows, or equilibrium 30 pips. It's a good trade, but it's too much at stake. And it's only 10 pips to the top, I think. Was it 10 pips? 10 pips to previous daily high. So not a bad management trade. Decisions. Let's change the fair value. That's buy side for 15 minutes. Right, we're going to see the open. I don't, before the open, if there's something really nice, imagine the price being here now, like up here. Yeah, I would be in. I would be shorting. But it is nice, but not quite what I look for. Obviously, this can be a long opportunity, right? As well. Where are we on the chat? Yeah, let's see this. Let's see DXY. 76.4 being hit. We like this, which means, is that being tapped into? Let's see, is that, ooh, we've got a nice little gap there. You see the gap got filled? We talked about that yesterday. That's what we were worried. We were also worried for this gap, which for me, NFP, don't be too surprised. Price can do one thing before it delivers actual price for what the event wants to deliver. How are we doing on the likes? 76. Poor. Half of the people. The other half were like, eh. I'd rather just not like. Gap. This is the gap. Right, what do we want to see here? We need to put the previous daily high and low, obviously. Oh, look at that. Previous daily high, exactly at the gap. Why is my magnet shortcut is not working? Why is that? Why is my magnet not working? Go away. There we go. Is that right? To the lows. What am I doing? I'm drunk. This is the third. I didn't sleep a lot, by the way, yesterday, because the little one decided to chat. He wanted to chat at like 3 a.m. Oh, this is... I know people were talking about this. This is looking nice, isn't it? This is looking nice. This is exactly what we look for. Oh, a lot of things come into play here. 4 hour, let's see 4 hour. 76, sell side liquidity. We need to take out this, then that will be nice. Horizontal array. Let's change that color so we don't confuse it. Let's do a pound dollar. 125 rejected. Equal highs. I mean, you can tell, guys, is the chart is screaming where there's a nice opportunity to trade this. Kuma, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. He says, let's hit that 150 likes, guys. Yes, let's do it. I haven't liked myself. Just liked. Extra one like. Okay. Thank you, Kuma. And I do remember your name because you're always there. And I really appreciate that. On Instagram, Kuma is always there. Same as Rafa. Rafa is always there. Right, we're pushing down. I'm sure there's a lot of people, right? I've just, because I can see them now. That's why I just mentioned them too. Right. Yeah, this is where we want to be. This is where we want to be. And a gap. I mean, that would be beautiful. Does it mean that this can do this? What time is it? 10 minutes. Goes for, can it do this? Hell yeah. Yes, highly likely. But is this a nice opportunity to trade? We're extremely discounted level. Let's double check that. That's too much. Am I on replay? Yeah, we're at extremely discount from the previous day. The market has pushed too far. Doesn't mean that it can't push even further. Look at these candles. Boom, boom. It can, but our question is it an opportunity to get involved? Yes. 110. The call to action from Kuma has worked. He's pushing. It's pushing. Let's see what that means on the pound dollar. Pound dollar's pushing. I need to check that. I'm making a lentil soup today. I need to check it's not dried up. How's it looking? It's looking good. I like the charts today. I like it. I like what I'm seeing. It's a bit. Yesterday was nice as well, right? So we had the movements, really good movements, and we're a bit hesitant in getting that secondary position following the bank holiday big day. We made like 580. What was it? I need to update my trade sync. I wanted to open the instant fund today as a second account so I can copy it for today, but I'm gonna do that another day. Came a bit late. What days have we not put in? Is the question. If you want to use this, it's in the calendar. I'm thinking calendar. It's in the description with a bit of discount. You can use that. That's April. So we have no inputs. So we need to export. 7 minutes. Come on, pound. Push up. Right, so we need custom period. Last 3 days. We're at 896, are we? Let's export this. That's not right. We'll go to orders. Got the sniffles. Little bubba is playing with other bubbas, giving me a little bit of a sickness. Even in Bali, I don't know how they get colds here. HTML. There. Yes. Then we go here. Super easy. Import. Browse. Insert. Desktop. Okay, import. Let me make some tea. Tea. Oh. Tea. I can understand it. I'm a half side is English. I can understand why people like tea. So this is today. It looks red because we closed 2 positions from yesterday. But we're going to change that obviously today. That's the first time I've seen that in a long time. So overall we're up 388, but obviously the day closed with 561 and we closed the 2 positions to be in profit. So that's why we are opening today with minus 100. So let's go here. Anything yet? No, I think we're going to see it in the open. I do think we're going to see that. So we need to be ready. I'll tell you what we need to do. What level is that? How far is that to manage? 70 pips. My girlfriend is waiting for coffee preparation. As in to see making the coffee? Is that what you mean? You marked the wrong one. I think that was before when I did wrong. I think we're on the right one now. Raven Keeper liked. Thank you. How about subscriptions, guys? Are you all subscribed? Why wouldn't you want to be subscribed? It will tell you when we're live. And we're going to get a Discord. Strange things happened before. Fed, interest rate, NFP. Absolutely, you're absolutely right. It's a tricky week. A lot of news. I hate trading news. I don't like news. I still trade it. I don't trade the actual event. If I'm in a trade, I still manage it. Good. Does anyone else have an actual gap on 15-minute chart? On the pound? A gap? An actual gap? 125392. One, 2, 5, 3. $392. I don't have a gap there. So pushing above 125. We want to see that push keep going. Keep going. Let's turn on the London session. We're hoping that this is the Judas move. Someone asked. 1 to 2 on the likes. We're getting there. We're getting there. Christopher Knox is our last subscriber. What do you do in your free time? I play a lot of basketball. Play with my son. We love coffee places. We go to coffee places. Today I was watching the NBA this morning. What else do I do? Play music, like music, jump in the pool, go to the beach. These lives are good for an extra reason, right? So when I do videos, let's say I traded and then I do a video, even though I like, oh, here we go, bit of volume. What time is it? 1 minute. The height's there. We want to see this. Probably gonna go Sakib, latest subscriber. Total subscribers haven't updated. I updated. It's working. 61. Where do I watch sport? I like to see in HD, so I bought the. I know you can find them illegally there, but I bought the actual league pass. About $200 a year, and you can see all the games. This is a 15-minute fair value gap. If we entered here, where would I be our second entry? That's what we're thinking. It's gone the hour. Everything is aligning. I think this is going to happen. We're not predicting price. We're just looking at the setup. Are we on? We're on. So London Open. Let's go on the 5. 125,122. This is FX. Mm-hmm. 5 minute double top, 5 minutes. Twenty-seven pip range open, that's good. Bit rejecting there, rejection. Nothing's been taken out unless I've missed something. So let's see. Not yet. Fair value gaps there. Let's add that. Is it not going to take the top? I think it is. Fill this fair value. This is what we're anticipating. DXY low taken. Let's have a look at that. Nice. We marked that. Do you remember? We marked this. Stopped exactly there. So this could be... What did I... How many pips is this? Should I just get in for 3 pips? Nine, 15, 30 pips. Here comes the volume. Let's see if it takes the highs. Let's wake up. Wait, what? Oh, I was going to say, we haven't taken that yet. Don't you hate this where you can't click lines on... I know you can go objects and delete them that way, but it's just a pain. How much is that is the question. This is 15 minute. So... 15 minute. Came back up to that fair value gap. So let's measure this to the lows. 14. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Look at that, guys. Pip. To the pip. Took out the lows, reacted. But we want it to come back down so we can push the price a bit higher. Don't be too eager. Don't be too eager, dollar index. Give us our entry. Right click delete. Let's see. It needs to be highlighted though. Stupid thing doesn't highlight. Can't click it. There we go. That's highlighted too though. Delete. There we go. Next, it's a second attempt. That's what's happening now. We'd had the push down. There's a second attempt to break the previous daily high. So now we're going to see if that actually happens. We know now this is what we're looking for. Delete that. Nice and clean. Second sell side tapped in. Really? That far down? Which one? Second? Do you mean this one and this one? I'm not sure what you mean there. Second sell side tapped. I can only see this one at the moment. And the gap there, which is nice. The question is, how far down can this push? This is the first time we've come off this sort of trend. From like... It's the first retest. You see it's got higher, 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 push high, double bottom. This is nice. We just need a little bit more. A little bit more. We're not trusting that yet. Well, I'm not trusting that. You might be trusting it. Your direction. I'm looking for a short at the moment. It hasn't given me anything yet to take it. But that's what I'm looking at. Mosin Javed. Is that right? Hopefully I didn't kill your name. New subscriber. We're at 3370. I am in drawdown. I will just have like 2 trades this month until I see the DXY begin to really run in the weekly chart. Bit of a swing trader, T. Right, this is... Have we gone to the... Oh, it's still early. Still early. Still early. $17 pips. 32 pip last range. One, two. 1 hour fair value gap. You mean this one? Yes, you're correct. Let's add it in. Go away. Are we going to hit 200 likes earlier today? That's the question. That was quite impressive yesterday. I wasn't expecting 200 likes. Considering the size of the account that we have. And you know, we've only done like, what, 4 lives? I really appreciate that, guys. One hour fair value gap. Where did you close your yesterday trade? Which position? I had a few positions. Let's go positions, custom period, yesterday. I had 1, 2, 3, 4 positions, which were aiming to reposition these two, but I didn't like what I was seeing. Obviously, it worked out, and if I held, we would have had the profit. But I didn't like what I was seeing, so I wanted to see this morning's setup. Now here's the thing, right? How many people have entered already? They're saying this is a double bottom. I want to see this go higher. There's going to be so many recreational traders jumping in on this and saying, boom, it's rejected, taking the lows, here we go. It's not a good trade. It's not a good trade. Even if it happens, it's not a good trade. You have to take good trades. Our trade yesterday, yes, it was a bit early, but it was based on the fair value gap. It was based that we're in discount. Yes, we hadn't broken the low, but there was a lot of evidence there to suggest that this is going to be pushing higher, which it eventually did. We had to wait for 6-7 hours, and that's fine. Not every day is going to be a 15-minute. The market is not easy, right? It's not going to be like, here guys, here's $500 for you, here's $1,000 for you. You're competing against really clever algorithms that are designed to your weakness. And your weakness might be seeing this as a double bottom opportunity, going long. We don't want to be that person. And if you are that person, okay, might work out for you. Now, what we were saying about the trend, this is the first test. If this comes lower, how many people, again, recreational traders, will think, we've broken the trend, it's going lower. And then the market, boom, comes back up to fill that fair value gap, that actual gap. Okay, it's coming down, like we said. That candle is not closed, so we're going to see what we're going to see. That's the 50% of the retracement is there. So life balance in about how long? About a month's time. Let's add the chart here as well. I think it's roughly a month. Yeah, in a month's time, we're moving to our final house, which we're going to be there for like 2 years. And it's a stunning house. I can't wait to show you. Big pool, open fields. It's just the dream house that I always wanted to have. It has a tennis court. So living the dream. So life balance, if we go here. Why? Yeah, Bali makes things. There are some. That's not right. Go away. Okay, I'm on Chrome. That's why. If you're looking at the pound dollar, we're still at the 1, 2. No, sorry, we're at the fair value gap that we identified with the purple line. So life balance, especially with a kid, can be, I can see, like, it can be tricky, and it is tricky sometimes. Like, you know, you don't want to spend too much time away from your kid. But luckily, trading provides you opportunities. Getting closer to our entry. I like this. Look at the spread. You weren't seeing that. So I got
I can't take no loss.
Scene. As soon as I got in that was a huge spread. Let's put the stop out of the way. for the new people, and I'm going to get questions about stops. For me, it's just, I just put it out of the way. If like it screams up and it does something crazy, it's there to protect the account. So we got in, what did we get in? Properties. Results. We need to change this to short. To 5 119. Obviously you're not taking the same trades, guys, you're doing your own analysis. I'm just sharing what I'm doing for fun, and the camera is showing half of my head. Not a good thing. So let's see how today plays out. We saw an opportunity, we did our analysis, we're comfortable with the analysis. Now if that screams all the way up here, we're still good. We're still good. Now let's see, because we know that the 1 to 5 has been a big attraction and so on. So if it breaks the highs, let's say this is a screamer to the upside, right? Let's move the trades in an area where you can see them. Let's say it's a screamer to the upside. Worst case scenario we have to deal with, and I know people don't want to hear that, like 150 pips. That's 1,500 down. If it targets towards the 61.8, which I strongly believe at some point is going to do. But we had heavy red days. We're going to see if that is going to be proven at breaking these areas here. So where are we at? Let's go to the chat. I've only added one position. I want to get in my second single lot into the 15 fair value gap, which I think is going to happen. So it will give me a nicer entry. Let's add another line. It's so funny, the spread gave me, I think I'm literally sitting on the previous daily low. High. So from here, if it targets the highs, we're going to be looking at 50 pips, so $500. So if it goes to $500 down, don't freak out. It's normal. We're 1/10 of a position in. Right, what we're looking for. Lows. 70 pips. I like it. I like my position. I really like it. These are my bread and butter setups, so I do like it. What are we saying? Someone took a position. I did. Yanis, how much does it cost to live in Bali? Well, I am the thing with Bali is you can live really cheap, but you can also live in a house like this, which is really expensive, but is a huge house. Especially the other house. It's London price, but ocean view, big pool. You can do lengths in it, tennis court. It's pretty much what a billionaire would have in London. You can get this here for expensive, but not ridiculous amounts. I used to pay like, what did we pay? We paid so much money in London, in Notting Hill, when we're living there, and that was on a job that I couldn't really afford that. So I was doing 2 jobs at the time to do that. Because I had the vision to live that life. I just didn't have the assets at the moment to pay it for it. And that's a tricky, because you don't want to be exposed with your job. Let's see what it's doing on there. Is it going to give us the second entry? Liquidity, nicely tapped into. 34 pips, pushing higher. This is the area where we're going to look for entries. The higher the better, right? If we can get a position up here, that would be really nice. Clearly taking liquidity now. So ICT, I'm waiting for a change of structure. That's good, because it hasn't given that, I believe, yet, has it? No. So in terms of ICT, you would wait to see a break lower. Let's see what it gives us here. Pushing higher. Oh no, we're down $80. Do you think like that? How confident are you in your, when you've analyzed? Let's check in our states. Let's do that. Everyone grab a piece of paper and press Y, yes for Y, when you've done that. I think we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a good exercise now. We'll give it a few minutes, because not everyone has a pen and paper close by. But it needs a pen and paper, not a laptop doesn't count. CMAB pushing us to 3371. Okay, one person is ready with a Y. Stephen Vickers is ready. A couple of people ready. Now, there's going to be 2 things. One, right on the top of the paper, and say current state. So you're going to break the paper in 2. So split the paper left and right. And you're going to write current state, desired state on the other side. Bazooka is long. Nice. How much have you made? Are you in and out, or are you anticipating that push higher that we're looking for? And that's why, Mike, I seriously say, I might add it, actually, I might add it in this thing here. No signals. Go elsewhere. Not a signal service, just for entertainment. I'm going to keep saying it to you guys. Don't take trades that I trade. If I did something that everyone does, I wouldn't have green days, all green days. I just wouldn't. Because I don't know traders who have all green days. So my way of trading is very specific to how I can manage the trade. So don't expect you. I would be the worst person if you wanted to follow signals. If you're here for signals, I would be the worst person to follow, because like Mike said, what's the F? Why? Okay. Outer Circle Trader. Love the name as well. So Bazooka is in from 1248. What a name. 1248. Let's have a look at this trade. Let's see what it took. 1248. 1248. Nice. Wow. Look at Bazooka. Really? Down here? On this fair value? You grabbed all that move? What a legend. Nice. What did you see? I guess taking the liquidity, equal lows. Nice, very good. What time was that? 7:30. Nice, nice, nice. Well done. Okay, so we've written current state on the left side, desired state on the right side. Now, if for the people that are currently in a trade, we're not going to talk for at least, let's do 30 seconds. So for 30 seconds, I want you to close your eyes and do it. Trust me. Close your eyes and take away all the distractions. Don't look at the stream. Don't listen to music. Turn it off. Mute it. 30 seconds. Think of your trade, your current position, and then look inwards and look at your heart rate, look at your breathing, and feel what your body is doing. So we're going to check your state. So in 3, 2, 1, I'm hoping you're doing it. Okay, so for the people that haven't got a trade in, do the same on the current state, thinking of getting into a position. So let's say you're getting in here, or you're waiting for a break of structure, change of character. Think of, you're anticipating that move. So let's do the same check. Look at your heart rate, look at your breathing pattern. What is your current state? And write it down. Radio jingles. New subscriber. 3370. Wow. Someone left. Unsubscribed. As soon as we said no signals, someone's like, nah, I'm here for the signals. And to be fair, for the community that we're going to build, we don't want that person here. I don't want to be anyone's money-making machine. Yeah, I want to inspire you to become your own money-making machine. Okay, let's get some answers. Let's see some current states. What is your current state? You can type it in. Bruce is coming in with calm. And also put if you're in a trade or not. So like in trade, calm. Not in, stressed or whatever. Or content. T is confident. Patient. NSW. What does that stand for? In a trade, relaxed and know where is my next entry point and exit. Right, there's a difference, right? We're looking at state. So we're not looking at thinking process. We just want to know our state. Are we calm, composed, bored? Kumar is bored. The market is not giving him what he wants. No trading, but impatient, eager. Nice. That's a good reflection. No emotions, no greed, and confident. So Abdullah is confident and no emotions. We don't want no emotions because that's unrealistic. We want to be able to identify the emotion because we definitely have emotions. We just want to be able to identify them. That's the first thing. So maybe reflect back on that and the no emotions. See what that means for you. Is it that? Because is that the desired sort of thing that you want to be emotionless? Relaxed, confident, but cautious. I'm good and calm. Okay, a lot of people are calm. I think we only have a few impatient. In trade, calm, slight feeling on chest. Could be my cold. But that is the right answer there, Michael. That feeling in terms of how's my breathing? Am I breathing heavier or faster than normal? That's the adrenaline response. Let's see. The market, what we're waiting for is we're waiting for like price come something like this. We want it to push higher. Calm and not scared. Kent is in. I don't think he's doing the in and board, waiting for a city entry because I cannot do much. Nice. But that's not a state. That's sort of what you're looking for in the trade. Those wicks look nice. Calm in 5 trades. Okay. In position, calm, fully relaxed. Since I know I'm on a learning progress. Cool. Close to 200 people. Are we there? That's cool. I haven't checked in a while. That would be a record if it's already 200. No, we're 178, unless I missed it. Keep that on to see. I've shorted again, thinking it's gone. Okay, a lot of technicals. I believe if you're trading, it's exciting, then it's gambling. Okay. Freaking. No fear of losing. Morning peeps. Johannes, calm and waiting. Okay. All right, so now we've written down our current state. Now, for the people that are calm, I'm guessing that is also the desired state. So don't write, if it's the same, if you're in the desired state, don't write anything. For the people that are impatient or just not quite how they want to feel, like they look inside. Look at this, guys. Look at this condensed up and down here. Indecision. Are we pushing to 1 to 5? Are we going higher? We'll be scared if you end this live screening now. There it goes. It's coming up. So the fair value is going to be tapped into, and it's either going to crash down. I'm going to spread this to about $200, my second position. So $200 would be about, so 20 pips. Where's our entry? 125,119. 125,119. Yeah, there's a reaction. 125. Let's go. 125,199. This is where we got in. I think I've preset some ins and outs. This is going to be our worst entry, obviously. So 20 pips. Let's see how far. So $200, that high? Surely not. Really? Don't think so. It's at 80 now. What's my price? 119. I thought it was too good to be true. 119. Yes, of course, we got into the other previous daily high. So what this can do now, guys, it can fill this fair value gap, find the base, and push higher. We're kind of looking for that, actually. We want it to come up here. That would have been 10 pips, I think. So imagine if I've got it perfect. No. 14. This is the 20 pip area. So let's drag that a bit higher. That's roughly 20 pips. Okay, so that is, if we look at the fib of that fair value, it's at the 50%. So I like that because it would take the 50%. We'll be at extreme premium. Patience. Is craving a coffee a state? It can create a state. Coffee definitely influences your heart rate. Also endorphins, because you enjoy what you're drinking. So that also has a positive effect, but also if you're an anxious person, it can increase your heart rate and can influence you that way. So that your account doesn't have spreads. Is it zero spreads account? Let's see. I know it's low spreads, but just remind me, guys. I want to see my spreads. I haven't done that for a while. Is it here? Show symbol list. Come on, I'm into 5 people. Someone will know. I don't want to do it wrong. So we have in the rejection of the fair value gap. Now, if that goes to 10 pips, if it closes the fair value gap, we're looking at 20 pips. I think the spread's up very close to zero on the pound dollar. Well, we can see it here actually. 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. What's your average risk per trade? I look at the trading combination. I don't want to lose. Let's discuss a bit though, because I know it's the most discussed thing. Let's see the price tapped into. Close this fair value gap. If you're long, I'm not going to say, but there's certain things you're thinking if you're long. This is a 1 minute fair value gap, and we have another fair value gap below. Look at it react now, touching the fair value gap. Boom. Just like that, green candle. You see that? Rebalances and pushes up. Now the question is, if this is going to push higher, we want to see that volume coming in. What do we have in the way? We have another fair value gap here. You'll be thinking, why do you want to go up? You're shorting. Because I want to get my second position in. I like my first position, but I don't overly like it. I want to reposition it. I want to get a better price. Now we're into that fair value. View market watch spread. Right, let's go. Thanks, Zan. View market watch. There you go, guys. This is the fivers. Pound dollar, pretty much nothing. 1 pip. Spreads are great. Is that 1 tick? I think it's 0. I think it's pretty much 1 tick. It's not even a pip. Compared to the DAX, look at the DAX, 120. So what's that? Is that from 37.10, 35.9? So yeah, quite a difference. Someone saying it's not going back up. How sure are you about that? How sure are you that this is not going to come to retest up here? Mike, ghost in the crowd, with a confident, I think you said confidence. Let's wait and see. Is that Harry UK? That's a new name, I think. Could you display clock on your stream, if possible? That's a good idea, actually. How can we put a clock? Let me find out. Actually, we can find... That's a really good idea. Because someone mentioned that you can't see the bottom, so... Thanks, Harry. I am definitely going to implement that. Now, if you jump onto the 1 hour, I can see why someone will say, like, yeah, this is not going up again. And it might not to, right? It tapped into that fair value and it might crash. But for me, I want to see a bit higher price. I want it to come about, yeah, a bit higher. Even though we've done 40, that's the range that we did yesterday. Maybe just use your candle remaining time. Doesn't that just show the remaining time of the candle, not the time? Or does it show time? Let me see if I can get a browser clock. For OBS. Maybe it has it already. I'll check. Look at time. Download HTML. All right, looks like I have to add a little bit of a code. In OBS, add browser source, select local. Okay, all right, that's easy. I'll do it now. Whilst we're waiting. Master changing school. He's also very confident that it's not going up. Now here's the difference, and we have a new subscriber, Paul Blander, all UK. Let's see if we pass that 3371. Everyone freaked out when I said no signals, even though I put my trades on there. It's not a signal though. I don't want you to be trading signals. You're not learning anything from trading signals. Most original, right? So I need to download this. I think it's time for another coffee. Definitely. Let's see, where are we? Obviously we're about back to zero, I reckon. $11. If we had one position, $500 would be the lows down here. Where are those lows? Are they achievable? Click on the hour. Okay. I mean, we've taken out the highs here. So if that delivers down, this could be a nice area of attraction. Fair value gaps, sell side liquidity. I do want a second position though. I do want it to go higher. That would be a nice problem to have. Okay, we're going to go back to the States. I know we're hoping you've still got your pen and paper. So on your desired state, some of you might have the same state, mental and physical state. So what we want to write next is, what is your desired state? So, and think of you when you're having successful trades. I'm just reading Paul's message. Hi, been here since 7 a.m. Just subscribed even though I've watched all your lives so far. I am a bit slow. Well, you won't, don't be surprised if you go on my on analytics. There's a lot of people that literally watch every video and they're not subscribed. So I just understand it. Like sometimes you're just in it and you know you're watching it. Why? But it does help massively for 2 reasons. Hold on. When we are 70, we're at 380 subscribers. We had 10 subscribers. So why did that not give me all the alerts? Sorry guys. Paul is getting the recent subscriber. And maybe if there are too many, it just gives a random name. But everyone who's subscribed now, I appreciate it. We're getting closer to that 5,000. I'm quite excited actually. And you're right, Raven, we're hitting 150 likes. We hit 200 likes. When was it? It was after 2 hours. Was it after? But just before we closed the stream, I think 2.5 hours. How long are we going? We've been going. Oh, we're getting closer. 1 hour and 48 minutes. It's definitely faster. And we're at 186, so we're close to 200. Are you on Twitter? Yes, I should be on there. Do you see the top? Can I show it with my mouse? Yes. This here, Conscious D Trade. I need to tweet more often. Maybe that will help me push. Actually, I get distracted with you guys. It's your fault. I want to put that time on so people, because I got someone who said I watch these after, but I can't see what time you're on, which is a good point. Downloads. Where is the file? Clock. Wait, let's go here. Show in Finder. On desktop. Where is the clock? There it is. Open. 1080. 1920 over 1080, and then we should be able to see. Yay! Are you seeing the clock? Harry's request. I haven't got the stream, let me see. 205, we hit 205 people watching after 109 minutes. That's a new record. New record. Good to see. Yay. Are you seeing the clock? Now I'm going to move this clock. Where do we want it? Should we put it? 205. We hit 205 people watching. You can hear my background on sec. Right, so the clock we need to move. How about there? That's a good place, I think. Oh, it's my time zone. Right. Is that going to screw up people? Probably. I don't want to spend it doing this on the stream. At least we've got some sort of time. Maybe I can write. This is Singapore time. So some confident people were saying this is not going to go up. Let's see. It's already pushing up again. Put next to MN and W1. I am on MacBook, about this MacBook Pro 16-inch. I do like this laptop. I can't wait, guys. Sorry. When we go to the other house, it's going to be... I've convinced... Oh, it's pushing back down. It's not going to give me that second entry. Maybe Mike is right. Mike and the school, what was it? School. Let's see the dollar index. What's the dollar index doing? Oh, it's tapped into the area that we talked about. Sell side liquidity is taken out. Look at that, guys. Look at that. To the pip. To the pip. If that doesn't deserve a like, I don't know what does. I want to see you come lower though. How far is this? 106. So 16, and we've done 20.02. What's the previous? 30. We could. The Instagram in the description. Okay, I see. Make it easier, but you can see it here. You can see it on the top here. It's the conscious day trader. That's a Discord. We haven't set that up yet. The conscious day trader. That's where you're going to see the Instagram. It has a dot in between. Don't go with a scammer who's taken my name. I'm trying to report him, but Instagram doesn't care. I'm not a big name. So that's rejecting, which means the dollar is pushing down back to the 125. That means we've got some profit. $35. We want that pushing down, and ideally we wanted to get that better entry. Whatever, we'll work with that. El Mahdi Anaflus. Subscribed. Thanks, buddy. $56. We're looking for $500. Let's write that. However, I had to close the trades from yesterday, so that's going to be a bit of a, ideally $600 to $700. So we can look at that. Let's go with that. Let's manifest it. Manifest. Since Simon has just got in, we're going to talk about manifestation. We're going to manifest $650 target. For that to happen, we want that price to push up. All right, I need a coffee. Shall I take you with me? Should we make a coffee? The only thing is, I haven't got... would you be able to hear me? That's the question. Let's go with this. And I need video capture. I don't know if that's going to work. We can try it. Maybe you're not going to hear me. Do you want to see me make a coffee? Or shall I just go on be right back? Should we do be right back? It'll be easier. Don't have to move anything. Okay, I will be right back. Let's just check the charts before, because everyone's going a bit crazy. What am I missing? What am I missing? I can't see something going crazy. Not much. Just reconfirm this. Yes. I mean, doesn't get perfect pip. That's perfect pip delivery. What are we aiming for? The gap. That's what we would like. New subscriber. Tekin. Okay, it's doing a little bit of a retraction, hopefully. What's the ideal scenario for me? I want it to go against me to take these highs. That would mean 600 in drawdown. But I would have liked my second position in there, right? If I go 600 in drawdown and I get my second position up there, and then it comes down, takes out this one. So then I've repositioned up here. Heavenly. Heavenly trading? Is that? All right, let's see if we can stuff up this setup. Coffee time. You probably won't be able to hear anything. Maybe the music, you might be able to hear the music. Well, let's try it. I think that's working. Oh, what a mission. What a mission. I get it. Let's see what we did. So good. Oh, look at that. It's going up. Just need a coffee and then things start working for you. Let's go on the trading sheet. Sheet. Can't say that. Let's go. We need the pound dollar. Back into buy side liquidity. It's tempting us with the next second entry. First time I've ever watched a trader making coffee. Was it a good experience? This is where you see all the subscribers gone. So you know where the tips are going now, like Kuma. Thank you. This is basically, I need to switch the cameras for this. This is paid by Kuma. I appreciate that. I was expecting a beautiful art of your cup. What do you mean? I tried. We can't be the first 4 millionaire trader and make the best coffee. I mean, that would be great. Let me take the milk back in the fridge. Coffee wise, it is barley coffee. It's called Barawa blend. Amazing. Everything in life is better if you had good coffee. Good coffee fixes everything. Right. That was a nice little break. Let's see what we are up to. Here we go, Mike. It's pushing back up again. Is he going to give us that desired entry? If I missed any chats, let's go back up. Drago, there's no logical entry for me to enter here. I see. Yes, but most likely, let's see. I don't want to miss another entry. One sec. Let's get our entries in and then we'll talk about it. Obviously, I use a lot of ICT, but I don't copy ICT. So now, for instance, I'm interested in this fair value gap. I'm not in at this moment. So ICT entry, break of structure, comes back, fills fair value gap, that can be your entry. I want to see it higher though. This is a second retest and it's created exactly equal highs. Come on, pal. We've made our coffee, we're ready. We want our second entry. Let's see if people freak out if I show, stay on page. If I show $80, oh no. How we're doing? We're not quite hitting that 200 like. What, 2 hours? I think we're back at yesterday's performance. Might have been slightly better. However, we do have 218 watching, which I think is the most we've had. So that's impressive. Thank you, everyone. So let's see what entry we're going to find. So now imagine if you took that, it gave you just 10 pips. 10 pips to risk. I always think worst case scenario. These highs, 50. I don't want to be exposed like that. I want to be up here. News are later today, so we don't have to worry about that. What did someone recommend? Let me just do something for the time, because I reckon there must be a way I can change custom control. Can I change? I need a text box. Let's add a text box until we wait for our next entry. Time. Okay, so this will be GMT plus 8, I believe. Is that correct? GMT plus 8, that's big. We need that a different color. Let's go with black. Maybe that helps if we put that there. Properties. Let's go with Arial. If there are other things, guys, that you want to make this a better, I do enjoy putting these together. And if you like the overlay, like you said, sometimes you don't like the music, which is unfortunate because I like music. I even provide you coffee. Let's go here. Black. Okay. Is that too harsh? Okay, let's do that. Do that. There we go. Now you got the time. Drago, you missed an opportunity. You have to wait till the end of the day. It's easy to say, oh, we missed that. Which lows though? Didn't break the lows. Where would you enter? The thing is to see now where is the opportunity? This is what makes good trading is we're here. Is this going to come here? Why did you keep your worst entry when you had a chance to exit, to enter again when you believe it's go up? Because you never know. And we have a new subscriber, Bazem Habki. Honestly, guys, the names are so difficult. Where's like a Tim Secker? Because I need to be in the trade. I don't want to lose the trade because my prediction is that this is going to reverse, obviously. My analysis, if you want. But I don't want to. I'm only going to go in a better price. I don't want to be like, if that moved down, crashed down, and we close that position, we would have nothing. We wouldn't be in the trade. Now we've got a nice double top here at the fair value gap. Here comes the sell-off. Aggressive sell-off. Created an area above here. Mark has given us a separate opportunity to think about it. If this reverses, right, and it delivers price to equilibrium, we're still making good money. What's this? 124,740. Where did I put TP? 1247. That's a bit higher. 7, or about $400. I need to push it a bit lower. I think it's going to give us another opportunity. What time frame you're entering? I entered, I believe, on anything below 5 minutes. I normally look at lower entries to find, but I know the area, so I don't really. That's something we needed to talk about. Someone said, "Why do you enter here? It's not an ICT entry." For me, if I see a setup which I've analyzed from the daily, like we did. Two red candles here. Is this going to be a green day or a red day? We're trading above previous daily high. When I just want to be involved, I just want to be involved. I don't want to miss an opportunity. Yes, I might not get the best price, but I want to be involved. And that's the difference with ICT. You want to see confirmation, but a lot of the times that confirmation never happens. So you miss the move. But if you're not comfortable with taking the position, obviously the confirmation is always better, because every trade that works out for me, there's always been a confirmation. Mike is saying 125,300 is a good area to sell to. Let's see what he's talking about. 125,300. We need to go to lower time frames. Are you copying? Are you copying my line? That's where I've got my line. You're cheating. I thought you said it's going to go down. It's not going to come up. So buy side liquidity. You're absolutely right, Londi, and I need to apologize to the names. My name is Yanis Kostadonis, so I don't expect someone to pronounce that quite easily. But we should do better. You're right, absolutely right. And it is not polite, so I do apologize for that. It comes from a place that I want to perfect the way. You know when you meet let's say you meet a Johannes, but it's pronounced Jonas or something else. I hate when that happens. I want to pronounce it the right way. Bit of perfectionism. My name is Greek, very Greek. Three candles stopped exactly at that area. There's a lot of interest to push the market down. How would you pronounce Giannis Antetokounmpo? Now that's a difficult name to pronounce, and that wouldn't be rude saying that, because that is a big name. Even he says it's very difficult to pronounce his name. How long, Martin? How long did it take to become full-time trader? I went full-time pretty much last summer. Last summer, oh, was it? Yeah, I literally, every other income, stopped doing it. I look like Tsitsipas? Really? He's got long hair. Is he good looking? 97% of people that follow me are male, so maybe you're gay, and that would be a valid confirmation to say if Tsitsipas is good looking or not.
I think, I don't know. You are Greek. Yeah, I'm waiting for the short gap fill around 125. How long have you been trading, bro? 2.5 years. But there is a fair value gap at 8 New York time. Now we're coming back up to retest those equals. I don't know, I always do that, right? I'm always waiting. But I think that's what brings my consistency up. Because I could, if I took this long here and it crashed down, managing this is hard. Here we're having a break above. We want to see aggressive break now. Come on, push higher. Have you seen those Instagram where they go pushing the price higher? Same with the likes. 181, push higher. Where would I reposition if it continues like, right, let's think about that. So I'm going to put 2 lots in here. 2 individual lots. So my total exposure, we'll see how the price action happens. And the idea is that I have 2 positions, but these 2 positions, one of them are going to reposition, take out my bad trade. Not bad trade, my worst entry, as we've labeled it there. So this is where we got in. Remember, I have a max exposure of like 10 lots. So we're currently trading on 1 lot. If this comes up back up here, if you want the break even, I heard some people talking about break even, it would have to come back here to be at 0. If you had 2 positions, obviously that's going to be in profit. If that goes against me, we're going to talk about it now. So I would be looking for a retracement back to previous daily high to reposition. How far is that? I think it's 20 pips. 20 pips. 20 pips times 2, that will be $400 at the point where I'm taking out the position. Now obviously if it continues back to the 2.5 from this area, we're looking at $600. So that's the plan. Now if that doesn't work and I'm 3 exposed, that's okay because I normally enter with 2. 1 and 1. But I didn't like this previous daily high position because of this happening. So then my 4th one, we need to think either the top of the fair value gap, which will be less conservative, or the top of the highs. So how many pips is that? This is where people get scared, right? So you would get scared and say, how can this position hold 50 or 60 pips or whatever it is, maybe more. Let's see. I can't hold 50 pips. We had the sweep of the buy side. Now it's crashing. I still don't want to enter there. I just don't like it because I want to enter. I could do another lot size here with the aim to come back down, and then have a 3rd one here. But then if it pushes up, this would have to kill this or this. So it would be. I just don't like it. I like the exposure of having bigger exposure at a higher price. Watching from Somalia. Who else? If you run a fib from the low to the high, you're gonna take brain power now. Menace. If you run a fib from the low to the high, from the run up of 28th of April, 73 level. Okay. Bit of a breakdown of where you're thinking to short. Greeks are good looking in general. I'll take that. My dad would be very happy as well. Where would you look for a position? We said that. Funny moments. Look, we're going up to sweep. Yep. 2:35 a.m. New York time was a nice candle for a long entry. Let's switch to New York time. Drago is experiencing a bit of FOMO. He feels like he missed the opportunity. Boot camp, it took me about 3 to 4 months. There's a video actually from the Fivers, me talking about the boot camp, and he goes into an interview. Right, let's see what time he said. 2:35 to 2:35. So you're saying this here, this one, yeah. He hadn't broken this though. No big break until if you're trading ICT and you're looking for the entry, that's just tapped into liquidity and then pushed down. So that wouldn't take you in. Which one would take you in? This is the break. This would probably get you in. Clear break of structure, fill the fair value gap to the pip, and then push up. So you would be looking at $25 pips, $500 for 2 lots. 1 minute candle, it's just showing a difference. That's the break. Okay, yeah, I can see that. So you would be getting 30 pips, $600. Nice. I didn't see that. I couldn't see that. Because at the time, we're above equilibrium, selling a premium market. I wouldn't be taking that. If anything, that's what I'm doing. I'm waiting for it to come premium price, and then we can short it. For me to short this, I would want to see the price come lower, at least at equilibrium, or to buy it, sorry, down here. Sweep of liquidity, in discount, push up. Do I trade New York? Yeah, the setups yesterday were in New York. How are we doing? Come on guys, we can hit that 200 likes. New subscriber. Sadak. Am I GMT a class 8? I think I am. Is it UTC now? Universal. Oh, they've changed the name, haven't they? Because it's not Greenwich. It's Universal Time Center or something like that. Because it can't be British. It has to be Universal. Okay, UTC plus 8. I need to change that. UTC. When you're repositioning, do you kill your worst entry and add a new order, or just increase your exposure? Right, so I want to get in roughly around here, which is looking quite... We'll see how this reacts. What time are we at? 4:30. I might start thinking of getting in. This is where I need to, I need to check my state. My current state. Probably a bit excited because I'm talking to you guys and we're getting closer to the 200 likes. Probably a bit I want to show you stuff, so maybe a bit of an eagerness kicking in there, which normally doesn't exist when I trade on my own. So I need to be aware of these states. My eagerness is saying, you know what, you can manage this even if it goes here. So just add the entry so you can show these guys how you do repositioning. However, my analysis is saying, wait for the price to come higher. And that's where I check in. And that's what's my desired state? My desired state is to be what I've been doing since January, and I've had all green days every single day, right? So I want to tap into that desired state. And because I'm quite strong mentally now, I didn't used to be, I would be all over the place. I would want to enter now. This is the highs. These are the highs. The stream is lagging by 3 minutes. I can see it 1 minute. About 1 minute difference. So yeah, and also, if I don't take this second position, I might end up doing it because I can see a double top here, holding. It might be a good opportunity to get in, but I wouldn't go in with the two. I would definitely go in with one lot size to reposition this one. Now, if it comes here, I would take that trade out. I would kill that trade and just have one trade. So look at this now. It's going to go and take liquidity below. That 1 minute is gone. Any fair value is not on the 2, and not on the 1, and the 2, nothing there, and the 3, nothing there, and the 5. Take that out. So this is the only fair value gap we're working towards. That one till there. So the price is going to come down, tap into this area here, and then it's going to react to the upper side. Let's see. I can set it, and you can set the lag. Well, if it's delayed, I don't think I can set the lag. It would make it worse, because this is the fastest thing that's coming forward, right? So if I set it delayed, it would even delay it more. I don't think I can speed the OBS. It came close. It didn't tap into the fair value. Let's see if it does it. Close enough. Probably this is going to happen. Going up there. I mean, 15-second delay is not bad, eh? Two more likes, guys, and we're gonna hit 200 likes in roughly 2.5 hours. That will be awesome. Let's see on the bottom here what dollar on a defensive after job data spotlight on Fed. Let's see what the dollar index is doing. Pushed up, came back down like we wanted, but not far enough. It hasn't taken. Has it taken liquidity? This is the area. This is where I want to get in, probably. Come on, dollar index. I want dollar index to do this. Come here, take out the fair value gap, push down there. That's what I want to see. Pound dollar, it's coming, tapped into the fair value that we said. Now we're anticipating a push higher. It hasn't touched it yet. It's going to touch it any second. There we go. And now it's going to pin up. Anytime. Anytime. There we go, anytime, push, push. $201 likes. What's the time? We need to keep track of these. 2 hours and 34 minutes. Here comes the pin. Now we need to see that break higher. Come on. Why am I willing the price to go against me? Is this recorded? Yes. You can go on the live. If you go onto my account, I can show you actually. YouTube. So if you go onto my account and you go live, you have all these recordings in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't look at the first one. It was I had set the frames up to 30,000. So these are some people I've been following. Patrick, do you know Patrick? ICT guy. This guy is for OBS setups. You know the Scruffy Trader, Traderlicious from the Fibers, House of Highlights is for basketball. And you can go on home and you got all these videos and shorts that you can watch. And that's the live. Let's kill them. This is what the close. So yesterday we went to bed with 561 profit. Woke up, closed 2 trades for $80 each. So that's what is given today's as a negative of 170, but it's actually yesterday's trade. It's doing exactly what we said, guys. Now the question is it going to fill this and come down, or is it going to do what we want and give the people what they want? Unless you're I guess if you're long, you still want this to happen. Let's do some predictions. How many people do you think will be watching this stream in a month's time? How many people can we influence their life? Because I think this information can change your life. It has for me. The difference of what I'm sharing to ICT is pretty much I am not ICT, right? So you're seeing the real sort of like the real evolution of someone who learnt trading, learnt management, is trying to do his own thing, or breaking my own records. I'm hoping we're going to do well. If we don't do well, that will be the first red day since 4 months. I know this is going to work out, so it's not going to be a problem. But my only concern is the time. So if it goes up to 12 o'clock and we're not in profit above 172, we're going to lose the green day, and that would be horrible. But we're not here to meet challenges. It would be good for an interview though. Imagine like 6-7 months, all green days. Half a year, all green days. That would be cool. And does it actually count? Because it's yesterday's trade, it's not today's trade. It's closed today. So technically it's still a green day. But people are saying 5K. Wait, imagine that. 5,000 people watching. That would be crazy. 500, 400, 450. Patrick levels are 2,500 watchers. Wow, that's big, eh? But what I've seen is you can't comment on his videos. You have to be a member to chat. 1,000, 5,000. Let's manifest 5,000. Let's better Patrick. ICT is the real deal. Absolutely. 2,000, 3,000 to 4,000, I guess, if you compare ICT to your channel. He lies around 15k. I mean, ICT is famous, right? Who are we? Little conscious day trader here, making coffee in his living room. I reckon pound dollar will consolidate. My voice is gone, hasn't it? I need some like English lemsip. Unemployment rate data release, spike up, take liquidity and sell off. I like that. I can take that. We might have to be trading tonight as well. Shall I turn on a New York session if we're still trading? Do like a 6-hour stream. Marathon, pound dollar marathon. Us traders, we're not normal people, right? We're sitting here, 200 people, watching the pound dollar and looking for a setup. That's how sad we are. How is manifesting different from wishing? All right, Simon. I know Simon. I'm trying to change his mindset. I think he's doing great. I think he's... I'm always going to ask back. Why are you looking for the difference? Is it manifesting enough? What does it mean to you? Manifesting compared to wishing. It's a good question. Manifesting is creating a thought process that you already know is going to happen. I am manifesting $650 today. I can see it. I can see it going into my account. I can see it happening in my MT5. I know it's going to happen. It's happening right now, even if it's going against me. That I'm manifesting it. I'm sensing everything that comes with that winning trade of 650. Manusos, you're too nice, man. Honestly. Thanks so much for the super. Is it a super chat? Super chat. Yeah, Manusos has got me another 2 coffees. Fellow Greek. Us Greeks are a bit emotional, you know? It's like... Give me a second, I'll come back to this discussion. I'm just reacting to Manusos' kindness. Where were we? Manifesting. 650. Yeah, so I see it working out. There's no doubt in it. There's no wishing. There's no, you know, what happened. Wishing is almost like out of your control. I wish this happens. I hope this happens. Hope is different. It's almost like there's another external force that's affecting your result. Whereas manifesting, the result is already there. You see it. You achieve it. I'm manifesting this right now. I'm manifesting these highs. It's going to happen. I know it's going to happen because I've seen it so many times. Come on. Right, let's see if we're going to add this second. I've checked my state. We're at 10 pips. Let's see. 12 pips. It's happening, guys. It's happening. Manifestation. Right there. There we go. There we go. Keep going. There we go. I'm happy to take one there. Let's move that out of the way. I don't want to see any spikes. Okay, 2 positions in. He gave us what we wanted to the pip. It's a bigger candle than I expected, so I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for higher for my third. How's my state? How's your state? Are you checking in? It stopped exactly to where we said, didn't it? Now, maybe I should have put 2 positions, but I was expecting a smaller push. That's an aggressive push. Let's see what it filled. Let's see what it filled. It's past the 50%. I wanted to see. My third position is going to be up here. What are we working for now? Repositioning. People who have stayed here for so long, we're going to get a little nugget. We're going to take that out. If this comes down here, we're going to kill that trade. Why? Because if then it comes back up, we've decreased risk. We're positive in profits of 20 pips, so $200. I take out a weapon that I can use higher. That way, if price keeps going higher, I can always manage the trade. Now, if this goes higher, I still haven't used my third position. We've got up to 10 positions we can use. So I normally do it in 2s, but we're in news week. My state, I need to be realistic with my state, being on a live session like this. If I overexpose myself, I need to be a bit realistic that this obviously is going to be affecting my state when I'm not live. So I need to prepare for that. So we need to update our shorts. We had 2 positions in. Let's go results, properties. We are short on. Where are we short? 125,285. 125,285. 125,285. 125,285. Sorry. Okay, let's see now. Let's check in, guys. How is your state? Are you composed? Are you seeing this push higher and you're like, this is going higher. It's going all the way up here. Where are we thinking? Buy side. Think of it like, have you seen the Braveheart movie? This is coming from an English guy. I love Braveheart, and it was actually the Scottish against the English, but it's a brilliant movie about William Wallace. Imagine this. You have your weapons, right? So you're using one weapon and your force is pushing. It wants to push this way to get territory. And you've thrown in the What do you throw in the first? Back in the day, they would throw in the non-military people, like the peasants. Anyone like a farmer. They would throw them where our worst entry is to push the market this way. And nothing would happen. They would push back. At this stage, they would throw in the cavalry. The horses would come in and take action. And they would try and support whoever's left of this. If the market keeps pushing this way, we need to hold our forces. We need to be able to fight this battle, if you want. So we're doing tactics now. We know that the enemy, the analogy, right? The enemy is pushing towards our territory. This is where our stronghold is. So how do we hold this? Hold. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about with the spikes. Hold. We're holding. And we're waiting for that push. As that push goes up, we are anticipating and getting ready. Let's see. Is the cavalry going to do its job and push it down to help our friends here at the worst entry? What's everyone saying? Let's see. Have you got any book recommendation for manifestation? I'm going to write a book. When I hit 4 million account, I'm going to write a book on manifestation. How about that? I haven't found a manifestation book for trading. Yes, you have Douglas or psychology, but actually manifestation and bring it to reality, bring it to, I've worked 9 to 5. I've woken up at 6 a.m. I've gone to work. I've come back, driven an hour there and back. I have been thinking of trading. I couldn't do working extra hours, coming back, working till 10 o'clock, doing PT sessions. I've been there. Someone who's a psychologist doesn't know that feels like, what it feels like to do from 6 o'clock till 10 o'clock at night working. They don't understand it. So we need a trading book that explains that, the emotions that you go when you're knackered and you're like, I just need to understand this system. Why is my risk management is not working? We need that in our life. You see that prediction? It happened. It stopped. I mean, look at that, guys. Exactly where we said. Exactly. Which is the 50% of the fair value gap. Here comes the cavalry, pushing it down to this level here. Shall we see what RSI is doing? Out of interest. I don't use it now, but I used to a lot. Look at that. RSI. Bollinger Band, sorry. It's been a while. Holding above. That moving average in the middle. Let's do a 14. Consolidating. The MACD. Huang Lejia. Is that right? Gia. See here the pound power, sellers coming in. Volume is decreased. Now I trade a lot more. I used to be like, from the Scruffy Trader, I used to be looking at these every session and checking and seeing. And now, like, I just look at price action. And both things work really well. I mean, Scruffy Trader, if you watch his videos, he's spot on every time. If you want a different style than ICT, 100% go to Scruffy's channel and his Discord. Here comes the cavalry. Why have I done only in fivers? I think what I'm going to do, I'm definitely going to do the... Let's check it out. Let's put the trade here so we can see what's happening. Should we have had... Let's see. All right, so we want to see that pushing down to close this trade. We want to close this exposure here. And you will ask, why don't you keep both? It's going down. Because I don't care about getting paid quickly. I want to be paid safely. There's a difference. If I kill this, which imagine now the analogy, let's go back to the analogy. It's important. The analogy of the war that we were saying, now we've used our cavalry and it's pushing. And now the position is kind of holding. If the cavalry comes to this area here, they want to bring all the soldiers back that are been struggling here for a while. You don't just join them and then hope the fight goes well. We've done a strong push of 20 pips. We want to capitalize on that. Save these soldiers so they can fight higher up in the chart. I'm giving you my repositioning, guys. Giving it to you on a plate. I love that. Worst entry, worst infantry. We should call that. No one would know what we're talking about. I should change this to worst infantry. They'll be like, wow, this is a new way of trading. It must be something that we don't know. We should jump setups. I need to forget everything that I learned, and I need to be trading worst infantry. Can you imagine an ICT interview and I'll say, well, I make sure I try and kill my worst infantry, and I bring in the cavalry. That would have views. They'd be like, yeah, this is a little bit... It's kind of lost it a little bit. Have I ever traded 10 lots? Have I ever traded 10 lots? 2, 4, no, I don't think so. Up to like 8 on really bad occasions. So now, like, that delivered sort of... Did it deliver 10 pips? It did deliver 10 pips, I think. Let's go on the lower. That must have been close to 10 pips. If I had 2 positions, we could take one 10 pip. That's why my reposition is not always 100% the same. If we had 2 positions in this, we could take the 10 pip. Because that would decrease risk. And then we can replace it higher. Do you ever hedge your positions? Is that like going long when I'm short? No. Or hedge other assets. I just trade the pound dollar. Dollar index going lower. We'll look at the dollar index. I haven't seen it for a while. Signal watchers are so happy now. Oh, because of the short and the price. I guess it's delayed. So if they're seeing that, they're already long, as in they've been exposed to the move anyway. Bit of a second push here coming in. Cavalry is really trying to save our worst infantry. Poor little infantry. If it doesn't shoot down on this data release, it will probably shoot down on the USD interest rate release. I can't predict. Probably, and we try and, you know, analyze like we've got now a setup. There he is. I like the war analogy with a soldier. I just came up with that now. Might include that in the book. It's quite clear to understand. A lot of people are liking the soldier analogy. Does the New York kill zone, if it exists, work the same as the London kill zone? Yeah, exactly the same. Judas move, which we've seen now, and now we're waiting for the distribution, if we are right. There's a lot of sell side liquidity at the low of the pound USD. What if it doesn't come down till FOMC? Well, those soldiers are going to have to wait. They're going to have to hold tight because we're going to need to bring bigger guns to save them. And now, Yanis will not be able to sleep anymore until he's written the complete battle. It is though. Like, think about it. It's the same. Like, it's just sellers and buyers. And everyone is trying to push in one direction or the other. Has this conversation calmed you down? That's a good question. You see, we're in two positions and we're so calm with this. Even if it goes against us, we have a plan. We kind of want it to come against us so we can get more troops involved. Where are we at? Actually, oh my god, I haven't checked my fivers. We need to see how much profit we can't make today, because I need to take some money out before I reach the milestone, because then I'll have to wait for 14 days. I was at 90% before yesterday's profits. Where are we now? Ooh, we're close. Right, I can't make... That's a problem to have. I can't make... Is it 700? Ugh, that's gonna be I guess a good problem, but we're at 9,378 and we're 94%. Come on, maths people. Wait, let me move this out of the way. So, I'm so bad with maths. So 10,000 minus, I can't see it now. 9,378. Oh no, $600. And I can't withdraw. It's a good problem to have. $622, so we need to kind of like make $600. That's going to be close. I need to speak to the fivers. I mean, that shouldn't limit me making more money. That's not good, right? I need to speak to them. Get another push from the cavalry. Okay, we might have to. It's going to come and take the lows for sure. The question is it going to push to these lows? Because that's where we're going to take out this trade. Come on. Let's decrease that risk. Decrease the risk. Decrease the risk. Since I found your videos, I've been unfollowing all other YouTube. Love seeing you trading with your account. Yeah, I mean, we need to build slowly. We can't just jump into profits. Next stream, painted blue faces. You see, this would have been what I would have if we had been picky with my trade. Well, I'm being picky with my trade. I would have had that second position in, because now I could have taken 12 pips off. Woulda, shoulda. Woulda, shoulda. Right, I think. How long are we going? We've done 3 hours. Wow, I'm going to get in trouble soon. I need to cook for the little one. I need to feed the little one. After that, we need to shower him. Reality. What happens in this house? Deliver the goods. Let's show the troops some peace. William Wallace to the rescue. Now it's taken sell side below that, so we can see a reaction, right? So if it reacts and comes back up without taking the highs, I want to take another position. I will take the second position. Let's go. We also want to pay for the commissions, so we're looking for like $10. That because when you press it, it doesn't close the trade straight away. It takes a few seconds. Sell side has been tapped, which means going up. What else has been filled? Can you see the fair value? Fair value. Stupid. 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 Should have taken 10 pips here. Now, I could close this, but I don't want to give a... Like, let's do the analogy. If I close this now, I've taken 12 pips, but I have done nothing for this position. If it goes straight down, that position is pretty much dead. We could take 12 pips and wait for it to come back up. What if it doesn't come up? We like this position. What we don't like is this. So do we just kill it for like 30 quid? That's the other option. Could we kill it for like money? We're already down on the day though from yesterday's trade. Decisions. There's no wrong decisions. You just, when you decide to do something, just stick with it. So I'm gonna stick with that decision. I'm waiting for this price to come back up here. Hopefully fails to break the highs, shows signs to go down, add my second position. Best case scenario, pushes down. I take this position off. I will be very happy if that happens. Trust your bias. How are we doing on likes, guys? Are you subscribed? Just check. Everyone who's watching now, just check. Do it for me. Check if you're subscribed. And obviously, subscribe if you're not. Just check. Yep, confirmed. I'm not subscribed. I feel bad for the New York people that can't tap into these, but the time zone is the time zone. So we are on... I'm subbed in 3 different accounts. Jesus is like, I want that Discord group. Was yesterday the first red day? No. Yesterday we made 561. We were above 561, but I closed these. So technically we made, if we go back on MT5, go to history. Yesterday we made $388 with all positions closed. So the 79 and 80 is just that I closed them the next day. It's my OCD is not liking seeing that red day. However, we've got today's trade, which is going to work out. So we just need to manifest. Someone checked the subscribers and subscribed. Appreciate that. Rajiv, that's another name I know from the Scruffy Squad. Go, why? Brave what you are doing. I'm just doing what I normally do. And to be fair, so far, all the people here are really nice. Because a lot of people are like, why are you doing this? There's going to be some horrible people when you share stuff like this. But so far, it's been a good experience. The TradeSync link below is an affiliate link for me. So if you do click on it, you do the trial free trial. I can't remember how much it is, like a couple of days. After that, if you then buy TradeSync, which is quite hefty, I think. But then they give me a tiny commission. I mean, it's peanuts. But you get 40%, I think. Okay, let's see if we're going to add that second position. What time is it? Should we go for another 15 minutes? 220. What's the next challenge, guys? 300 likes, is that possible? That would be impressive. Whoa, we hit 3,400 subscribers. Something shifted. Appreciate all of you guys. We're getting closer. Getting closer. 1,600 away. My data is saying that that's going to be happening in less than a month. We're sitting at pretty much break even at the moment. Just the market is giving us, it's created a sell side liquidity below here. It tapped into that sell side and now it's coming back up. Someone said order blocks. I don't really use order blocks. Let's look where it can push back. We need nothing on the 15. Now it filled that fair value gap there. There's another one up there. Let's go on the 3. Right, so it's literally taken out that now. That's the only one on the 3. I like the 3 minute. That's the bigger one there too. That's the one to watch. Lux Algo. What's a Lux Algo? Muzamil Ashraf with the subscription. Appreciate it. Let's save the soldiers. Yesterday trader. Appreciate you today and yesterday. What time is it in the US now? 5 a.m. We're still, that's the thing, right? I think there's a lot of people that will be interested in this live, but they're still sleeping. Apart from Bruce, who's like a night owl, and someone else from Atlanta. We do like what we're seeing, guys. We do like what we're seeing. The only thing that you see this breakdown, comes down, fills now fair value gaps. We do like what we're seeing. We just wish we had another position here. I was wishing. Let's rephrase that. Now that's the difference. Wishing that I had done something. It's almost like a negative. Are you an ICT trader? I'm an ICT entry trader, for sure. Have you told Fivers you're doing this because if someone copies your trades on there, they'll know they're copying you and not the other way around? I'm not sure what you mean there, but Fivers show trades every day. I know Saul shows his trades. I'm sure people take these trades. They always try it. Jordan, they always try it and say, don't do that. Tom has just donated a bintang and coffee for £5. Thank you so much. All right, I've been given the signal. We need to. I know it's gone. My voice has gone. I'm still waiting for this. What time is it? Let's go to 5:30. 10 more minutes, guys. And then I have to check on my lentil soup. Tom, honestly, thank you so much. That's gonna. Let's see. That's gonna pay for the coffee tomorrow as well. Do you come live every day? I have done this week. It only depends on. I will definitely be able to do the 2. This time 2 till 5 on the longer sessions are good. I do want to do a New York session to see the difference, but that would mean we would have to put our son to bed and everything working smooth, and my wife being available to look after our little one if something happens. So it's a bit trickier later at night. But the 2 o'clock, I trade anyway, so this is my working hours. So this is convenient. We have reached 227 likes. That's definitely the record. 200 people watching. I think the high was it 230? Every day we're increasing. And in this session, we reached at least 40 subscribers. So we are pushing in the right direction. So Robert, in terms of copying, I think the rule is that your own trading can't be copied on a second account. So like if you have 2 boot camps, you can't use a copier. But you can do if you have an instant fund and a boot camp. So then you can have a copier trading exactly the same way. But don't worry, there's no issue with me sharing this. I appreciate your and they do know. I know all the guys. They do know that I share. I share the lives, and I always promote them for the reasons that I do like them. I trade for them, and we share the profits. And hopefully, this is going to be the delivery that we're looking for. Let's see. But I do appreciate the caution. How long did you spend learning and using typical retail techniques before developing your current style, and was it difficult changing your current method? I traded, like I said in the previous one, I started with a guy called Thomas Crowlow. That's when I started learning like what levels are, what candlesticks look like, patterns, and so on. And I did have some good success, but there was always like one loser that would take the account out. Then I found the Scruffy Trader, which I passed the boot camp with, especially his, what he calls the madness, like pound average approach. That worked really well. And then I found ICT, and I sort of developed my way of repositioning, which you're seeing now. That's the story. How many ICT 2022 videos did you watch to grasp the concept, and how long did it take to try? I watched all 42. I think there were 42, 44. All of them were priceless. I fell asleep a few times, so I had to go back and watch them again. But when it just clicked, man, these fair values and everything he was saying was just, wow, how did I not see that before? And sometimes it's the same information, it's just when someone says it differently, it just clicks. Right, we had an attempt to go and save our infantry here, but it got rejected. Our enemy is having a pushback. Don't be surprised if it pushes up here. And that's where we're going to bring some support for our cavalry. People are joining in, they're like, what is he talking about? Is he drunk? Out of 193 people, out of 100, just put a number. How useful was this session and how much did you enjoy it? Because we're going to close slowly. And that gives me confirmation to continue doing these. Okay, so we're getting close, and let's close that. All right, we saved the soldiers. Maybe I didn't pay. Oh, $1, perfect. So now we've decreased risk, guys. So this is a good place to be. I'm glad you got to see that. 100, 10 out of 10, amazing. I'll watch it later. 8.8 out of 10. Room for improvement. I like it. 100. Really interesting. Super helpful. 100 brilliant stuff. Amazing. That's great. All right, guys. So I'm going to start closing this down so I can go to family. But you know what we're talking about. Now we've taken out, we've saved this position. You see how it's reacting now? It delivered that price. We're 15 pips. This is our worst case scenario position now. So what we've done is we've moved our worst case scenario. Let's see where we've moved it up to. 125,285. 125,285. That was close. 285. You see the difference now? Now instead of risking down here, we're up here. Doesn't it feel good? So our second position now is going to be if it comes back up. If not, we're going to let it run. Robert, super chat. Thanks for everything you do. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Okay, so all right, guys, that was it. I hope you enjoyed it. Tomorrow, what we on? Thursday. You'll see the results. If you want to see the continuation of this trade, you can always go on Instagram, theconscious.daytrader. That's the right one. And I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. It was great. And we reached 230 likes. Amazing, guys. Now we've saved the infantry. We need to add some more cavalry, hopefully. And if you tune in now, go back and it will make sense. Have a good one, guys. Bye.
I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground then it go off. Yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah. I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah. I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah. I really feel it's my time. Think it's my pen ready. Used to hold myself back, my self-esteem damn bad. Gotta keep on chugging. Ran through everything in front of me. Might smoke bed in heaven. Got a whole agenda. Can't aspire to get ahead, so bump that. It's no surrender. Got a dollar flipped up. I'm trying to get it in FT to get them when they're in hand and crypto. Learn how to fix that. I don't really hold out of books, but I'ma learn how to fix that. Some opportunities and never come unless you paying attention. So no, I can't miss that. Moving. MVP, I got the record. I might have to prove something. Big jumper worthy. They gon' have different. Living legend, bet I'm better than them. This is my ship, I'm a jacket like Letterman. Y'all better not let them in, they gon' rotate this, so I keep the pedaling. Started a chain, the cycle is heaven sent. This is from God, but I'm not your reverend, not in the pulpit. I'm a pit bull in this element, yeah. Said you gon' pull up, then settle it, yeah. I've been married to this hustle, this is my ring, watch out step in it, yeah. And I ain't even got a yard, but I'ma get it here. Watch out touchdown, pulling plans out the clutch. Everybody getting crushed, the cut down is for us now. Have to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket, yeah, I did all that. Big plans, partners trying to make profits, yeah, I did all that. Work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no ends, yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen, putting hours in my practice, I did all that, yeah. I can't take no loss, yeah. I don't even know what